as I mentioned earlier, we often have a favourite or one of the roles that we have a tendency toward that we get hooked into the triangle on, that we start with. So we've often learned this from when we were young, perhaps in our family of origin. So, persecutor, for example, may have grown up in an abusive situation where they were actually not safe and they were under attack. And so now they believe that the world is dangerous and they have to attack to protect themselves. And so that's why they have a tendency toward this role. So when I say persecutors, I mean someone who tends to have that as a sort of favourite role or the role they have a tendency toward. I don't mean persecutor as a type of person. These are not types of people, they are roles. Just to say that again, that's important to remember. So the victim may have grown up with someone who had a rescuer parent. So, for example, it could be just like their dad who just did everything for them. And so they never actually learned to take care of themselves. And now they believe that they're not capable and maybe they actually don't have the skills. So they keep looking for a rescuer to rescue them. They have this dependence here. And that's why they have this as a favourite. That's how they try and get their needs met. And the rescuer may have needed to parent their parent, for example. They may have needed to look after their parent for whatever reason. And that's why they get their feeling of self-worth from rescuing others, from doing for others, and they don't actually feel that their needs are important. So this is something that's really useful to know about the way these roles see themselves and about the way that we can have a favourite from perhaps our past experiences, and then that becomes our habit.